Hey everyone, how you doing? It's Craig Campbell from Pastor Craig's Vintage Cards, and today we're going to be looking at some 1958 Topps football cards. Probably a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago, I decided I was going to try to work on building this set from 1958, and a couple of reasons why. One, it's a small set. There's only 132 cards in the set. Number two, it's got some really big cards in it also. Of course, the Jim Brown rookie card is in the set. But then you've got like a second-year Unitas, a second-year Bart Starr, Sonny Jurgensen rookie card. And on top of that, there's 34 Hall of Famers in the set. That's almost 25% of the set is made up of Hall of Famers. And so I wanted to build a set from the 50s that really kind of represented not only the 50s, but even into the 60s, and 70s with a Unitas and Bart Starr and players like that. So I started to build this set, and I picked up a lot of commons, and have slowly been building as I can through Facebook and eBay. And here at Strongsville, I purchased a lot of cards up there for this set, and I was really, really excited about that. I think I purchased a total of 28 cards for the 1958 football set. And so I was going to run through the ones I picked up and show you that. And I did pick up that New York Giants card, but I picked up a lot of cards from Stan Locke's table. Stan had a pretty good selection of 1958 players, and the ones I bought, he managed to cut me up a pretty decent deal on some of the cards. They're all raw, but so I'm thankful for Stan. He gave me a pretty good deal on some of the cards. And I was going to run through the ones that I picked up in Strongsville and show you that. And one of the things I really like about this set is that it kind of looks like the 1959 baseball set. And there's the Earl Morrall card. It kind of looks like the 1959 set with the oval picture, and it's got some of the same issues as the 59 set in baseball with centering. And you can see this one's a little bit off center, but it also was the first set to include team cards. So it's kind of nice to have team cards in this also. And the teams have different colors, like the Cardinals here have the yellow color. And then you'll see as we go along, like James Dooley for the Bears has a different color background. This Willie Gallimore card for the Bears has the black background. So you can see even two Bears players, and one with red and one with black. And so there's just a different color, which is really nice for the set. And then, as you can see, here is a Lou Groza from the Cleveland Browns. And Lou is in the Hall of Fame. So picked up those cards from Stan. And I'd also picked up some of these other cards here. This really nice Bobby Lane card. Kind of looks like it reminds someone of the Pepto-Bismol Bob Gibson card from 1959. So there's a Bobby Lane, of course, a Hall of Famer. Lou Creekmur, also a Hall of Fame player. Mike McCormick from the Cleveland Browns, a Hall of Fame player. Dick Stanfill from the Redskins, another Hall of Famer. Emlyn Tunnell, a Hall of Fame player, finished up with the Green Bay Packers. Some of you, if you remember NFL Films, Art Donovan was a regular on NFL Films, a real good player, Hall of Famer, and just really was a real jokester and added a lot of color to those Hall of Fame, or the NFL Films. And then you've got Ollie Matson, the great running back. And the thing I like about these 58 cards, you got guys with no face mask still, which is just really, really cool. And here is Andy Robustelli with the New York Giants, and Hall of Fame running back Lenny Moore from the Baltimore Colts. And here's another great Hall of Famer, Raymond Berry from the Baltimore Colts. And Roosevelt, however you want to say it, Roosevelt Brown, great tackle for the New York Giants. And then I picked up this card here. And again, I'm building a raw set, and Johnny Unitas, and very much off center. And there are some little snowing effects here, but I'm trying to build this set, in very good condition. I want to get the set with as few creases as possible. but I want the cards to look good. And for a raw Unitas from 1958, second year card, I got a pretty good deal on this, and couldn't really turn it down. Most of your 58 Unituses that you see, a lot of them have been slabbed up, or if they're not slabbed up, if they're raw, they tend to be really, really creased up and just really, really bad. And this one's in pretty good shape, other than the way it came from the Topps factory with the snow and the off-centeredness. But the back of the cards, you can see how bright this one is. John Unitas, and just a great card. Johnny blossomed into a top NFL star last season when he led forward passers. I love that. Led forward passers in yards gained by passing, touchdown tosses, and most aerials. He also registered one of the longest touchdown passes of the campaign, 82 yards. So I picked up those and at Strongsville. Then I also picked up these cards, which were pretty much just commoners that I needed for the set. Common players, Don Bossler, Bert Recachair, Dro Krupa. Love this. Chicago Cardinals. I believe that background is at Comiskey Park. I'm going to have to do a little bit of research on that, but I believe that's at Comiskey. This one here is a really nice card. You got the Green Bay Packers, of course, with the rookie Bart Starr in there. And you've got Eddie LeBaron, and just kind of a cool pose there, getting ready to toss the ball. Another team card, Detroit Lions. Preston Carpenter. Dale Dodrill. The Baltimore Colts team card. And Joe Marconi from the LA Rams. I also picked up a rookie card of Milt Plum, who was a quarterback for the Browns. John Arnett. This is his rookie card. And then I had this one from before, Gene Filipowski, a rookie card for the New York Giants. And so I just wanted to share those cards that I picked up from Strongsville. While I've got this out, I want to just show you a couple reasons why I really dig the 58 set. Like this card here is just fascinating. Lamar McCann, the jump pass. I mean, that is so cool. And Lamar McCann ended up going to Green Bay, and he got cut by Vince Lombardi. I believe he was starting for a moment ahead of Bart Starr. But Lamar McCann, he bounced around the league. He was kind of a tough player to coach, from what I understand. But I'm looking forward to doing some more research on these 58s. Here's just another cool card, the classic football pose, Jimmy Carr with the Chicago Cardinals. This is a really cool card. I read a little bit about this guy, Rick Caceres. This was a bad hombre. He was going to fight Ray Nitschke one time, and guys were like, Ray, you better back away because Nick is the toughest SOB in the league, and he just looks like a tough player with that single bar face mask. Such a cool card. This is another fascinating card. Look at that helmet. Beat to frickin' smithereens. Jim Doran for the Detroit Lions. I mean, that thing has been through war and back. And there's a pretty cool story about that helmet. This is another card I really like, just the look of it. Bill Wade with that almost a childish face and that cool LA Ram helmet, single bar face mask. Really cool. I love the color of this card. Just kind of, he almost looks like a 14-year-old kid strapping on a helmet. Really cool. This is another one of my favorites, Zeke Bratkowski. Check out that card. He's like leaping, and you've got, I don't know what, palm trees in the background? It almost looks like he's in Hawaii or something. But yeah, Zeke Bratkowski, quarterback for the Bears. This is another cool card. This guy, I would not want to line up against him either. John Olszewski. I mean, no face mask, just the helmet. Pretty cool card. I just love those cards. Here's another guy who was a really good player, Tobin Rote, with the classic, like tossing to the halfback on a sweep or an option play. But I just like the way that card looks. And I dig the Philadelphia Eagles colors in this helmet. I love the silver and the green. Dick Bilski, just a really cool card. I just like the colors of that. Alan Amici, really off-center card, but other than that, in pretty good shape. Alan Amici. And then Ted Marchibroda. I remember him more as a coach for the Colts at one time, I guess in the 70s or 80s. But Ted Marchibroda. So kind of a cool 58 card. And I might as well, I guess, just run through the other Hall of Fame players that I have for the set. It's going to be a little bit of a long video. I'll go pretty quick. You got Tommy McDonald from the Eagles. Of course, George Blanda with the Bears. Gino Marchetti, Baltimore Colts. Got Yale Larry, running back for the Detroit Lions. Bobby Dillon, halfback, Green Bay Packers. One of the greatest players of all, Chuck Bednarik, linebacker, Philadelphia. Concrete Chuck. Jack Christensen, the Detroit Lions. Again, no face mask. Pretty cool helmet. Pretty neat card. This one here is another one I really like. Frank Gifford, the GIF. High steppin'. John Henry Johnson, Detroit Lions. And the 58's like that line going right above his number there, the 36. Pretty common for these 58s. And, you know, if I can find one not too expensive, I'll replace this. But I'm just really looking for no creases is my big thing. Jack Butler, Pittsburgh Steelers, single bar face mask. Y.A. Tittle for the 49ers. Chin strap dangling. Hall of Famer. We got Leo Nomalini, tackle for the 49ers. Another Hall of Famer. Sonny Jurgensen rookie card. Him and Jimmy Brown are the two main rookies in this set. But yeah, Sonny Jurgensen rookie card. Love the Eagle colors. Think they're so cool. Joe Perry, fullback for the 49ers. Great player. We got Jimmy Ringo, center for the Green Bay Packers. The great Bill George from the Chicago Bears. He just looks like a football player. Nice guy, but a tough player. Hugh McElhaney for the 49ers. And the last Hall of Famer is Lee Richter, linebacker for the LA Rams. And in case you're wondering, I do have a Bart Starr card. It's the only one I have that's slabbed up. And here it is, Bart Starr, second year. So yeah, this 58 set has got the key card, of course, the Jimmy Brown rookie card, which is going to be, that's a tough card to get, but someday. And then you've got the second year Star, second year Unitas, rookie Jurgensen, and a ton of Hall of Famers. And I just think it's a really, really cool design. And in my opinion, it's a set that's manageable. It's only 132 cards, and if you can stomach the price of the Jimmy Brown, you're good to go. So I saw a lot of Browns at the Strongsville show, and it just wasn't. I wasn't prepared to. My budget wasn't ready to handle that pickup, but we'll see. It's definitely going to be here in the next year or so, and I'm down to only really needing like I think the only other Hall of Famer I need besides Jim Brown is the Joe Schmidt. He's the other Hall of Famer in the set besides Brown that I don't have. And just let me check my list. Yeah, Joe Schmidt, Jimmy Brown. That is it. Those are the two Hall of Famers I still need to get out of the 34 in this set. The great set, the 1958 set. And man, I really enjoy these old football cards, and look forward to getting her finished and getting that Jim Brown. Well, guys, it's been a little bit of a longer video than what I thought, and I appreciate you hanging in there and watching. And everybody have a great night. We will talk later.